Good news, the share recount is out. Finally, the company, as expected, no later than June 9, they were supposed to going to release the numbers around how many shareholders, how many retail investors, how many apes are actually holding the stock. Well, the number is out. The company AMC reported, I think 1 or 2 hours ago, that we have, as of June 2nd, 4.1 million individual shareholders ahead of the company meeting. Well, following up on the promise to provide data, the company now says as of June 2nd, there were about 4.1 million individual shareholders eligible to vote. Now, these shareholders cover 502 million shares outstanding overall, and more than 80%, okay, more than 80% of AMC shares are held by a broad base of retail investors with an average holding of around 120 shares. It's an average. It means some hold more and some hold less. However, each single stock do count. It's a critical role that it played in AMC's future. That's what the company mentions. All right, now guys, here is what is really important, because we already knew back in March 11, we already knew that we were minimum 3.2 million retailers, but this is actually huge. This is actually huge because we knew it was bigger than that, and it is, but the number is now official. Okay, 80% being old. 80% of apes hold AMC shares outstanding. Well, let's go on Fintel to get the institutional ownership. Okay, so institutional ownership, we have about institutional shares 135, let's say 136 million, and we have shares outstanding 450 million. Okay, so let's do a quick math here. So if I do 136 divided by 450, it gives me about 30%. Okay, I have to multiply this by 100 to get to 30%. So 30% plus about 80%. Sorry, I did that wrong. So 30 plus 80, it was 110. 110. Okay, so we have about 110%. I know the math doesn't line up, but it is the exact same thing. It's the thing with AMC, and that's why, because we know the buyers, whether they are institutional, whether they are retailers, pretty much are owning the company. So how in the world the stock are going down if very, very, very few people, except maybe day traders or swing traders, are selling? Because if we are down 10%, it means there is something underneath that is not being counted. And we know naked shorts, synthetic shorts, okay, because the hedges are in here. Again, guys, if you go here on Fintel, look, we have about 397 long only. So buying 9 short only and 26 long short. And I believe Citadel is between these two. All right, we know they are shorted. They're shorting AMC, but also they bought some calls and few shares. All right, so it gives you the confirmation that, hey, this thing about the naked shorts and the short not covering is real. Okay, it's not a myth. It is reality. So when they cover, because as of now they haven't, and I wouldn't really believe the numbers anymore that are coming from Ortex or Fintel. Not that I'm not, they're not good companies, just because, as I've explained many times on my channel, you can't just trust the numbers. They're highly, not only manipulated, but also they do not transpire the reality of the matter. So guys, nothing has changed. They are not covering, but red days like this, I'm more bullish because we're going up. Okay, we are going up.